Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bhagavadgita, chapter 2, verse 19, 1 9. Yayenam vetti hantaram, yaschainam manyate hatam, ubhautau navijanito, nayam hantina hanyate. From verse 11 to verse 30, we are discussing regarding the body and soul. Lord Krishna explained in detail to Arjuna what is body, what is soul. So we have discussed from verse 11 to verse 18. Now we are discussing verse 19. Yenam veti hantaram. Ya, that person who. Enam, this. This. Here this means Jivatma. Veti, understands things. Hantaram, as a slayer. That person who thinks that this Jivatma is a slayer, is a killer. Yaschainam manyate hatam. And that person who thinks that it is killed or that it is slain. So there are two categories of persons. One person is thinking the Atma is a killer. Another person is thinking Atma is killed. Next line. Ubhautau na vijanito nayam hantina hanyate. Ubhautau, both these persons don't understand. They don't know. What they don't know? This Jivatma is neither a slayer nor slain. Neither a killer nor can be killed. Both do not have the knowledge of what actually Jivatma is. Their thought process is only at body level. Ya enam vetti hantaram, that person who thinks that this Jivatma is a killer. Yaschainam anyate hatam, that person who thinks that Jivatma is killed. Ubhauto, both these persons do not know. What they do not know? Nayam, this Jivatma, hantina hanyate, neither a killer nor gets killed. It is perpetual. It is perpetual. Now let us analyze. So long our thought process, there are two things. One is body, one is Atman. Body again two categories. One, physical body, in Sanskrit known as Sthola Sarir. Second, subtle body known as Sukshma Sarir. This Sthola Sarir, physical body, is consisting of Pancha Mahabhutas. That subtle body is consisting of mind, intellect and ego. Subtle, invisible. So long the illusion and identification of ours takes place that I am this body, I am this body. I am not Jivatma, I am this body. All the pain continues. This Svajana, Svabandhava, everything comes into the picture. So problems starts with identification of yours with the body. Whereas you should identify yourself with Jivatma. But we all have the habit of identifying with our physical body only. So long this identification is there, the pain continues. You can't stop it. My people, my body, my hand, my legs, my relations, my brother, my sister, my friends, this my and yours will continue. This illusion of identification with the body is continuing. Small example. In a dream you met with an accident. Your hand is broken or leg is broken or some grave injury took place. You are suffering the pain. All of a sudden you wake up. Will the pain be there? No, it is in the dream only. The moment you wake up, the pain in the dream or the pleasure in the dream is no more in existence. If I give a positive example, in dream you got 100 crores lottery. Become very rich man. All of a sudden you woke up, the dream is broken. Will you continue have to those riches? Certainly not. He will laugh at you. In the same manner, this waking stage is also a dream stage. So long in this waking stage, we are attached to the body level only. We are not upgrading our mind and thinking process to the intellectual level. That is, I am Jivatman. So all these things which we are looking in the world, which are perishable, which are temporary, which are asat, which will not have continuous existence, but we identify with them only. So distress is common. We cannot avoid the distress. So the take home is, we must think of that we are not the body, but we are the Jivatma. That's Bhagavad-Gita teaches. The very purpose of reading Bhagavad-Gita is for salvation. So we have to think actually who we are. Next, if another argument takes place, okay, if we are not the body, then why murder is a crime? Then killing must not be a crime. Because Jivatma is permanent. It is eternal. It cannot be killed. Neither it kills nor it gets killed. So if X is killing Y, X should not be punished. Then the Vedas also condemn the killing. They say this body is the vehicle of Jivatma. Every Jivatma needs a vehicle. That vehicle is this body. Therefore, Vedas even condemn the killing of animals also. So therefore, killing is bad according to the religion also and according to the common code of conduct of the particular country also. The laws of the country also do not permit killing. Then the argument will be, why Krishna is insisting to Arjuna that you kill these Bhishma, Drona and all these enemies, all these aggressors. He should not encourage. Then the answer is, the way a country is run by a law, this whole world is also run by a particular law. God's law. So there is a moral code of conduct, what should be done, what should not be done, according to Vedas. Vedas are the words which have come from the mouth of the God. That's why they call it Shruti. Nobody wrote it. They heard it. It is a sound. They totally support that anybody who violates the moral code of conduct must be punished. Nature will take its care. Nature will punish it. Again, there are two laws here. One physical law, one moral law. Physical law, for example, law of gravitation. A person jumps from a 10th floor building. Do you think he will survive? He will die. Because the law of gravitation attracts, he will fall down and he will die. So you can see with your own eyes, the moment you are violating the physical law, punishment is taking place. In the same manner, when you violate the moral code of conduct also, punishment will be there. It may not be so visible, but it will take place. You cannot escape the punishment of the moral law. Both these laws do exist. Impact of karma. Impact of karma. So, though you are not the body, every act of yours will have an impact. As I told you, you are not a physical body, you are not a subtle body, you are a jivatma. But every karma of yours will have an impact on the subtle body, that is mind, intellect and ego. To a hungry man, you gave food. He is very happy. He will bless you and go. The impact is immediate. The physical impact is visible. And you feel happy by helping others. It is a mental satisfaction. Now, cosmic impact, again here it is not visible, but it is there. It is there. Every good karmas we do will have a cosmic impact. They are recorded in the God's dictionary, in the God's records. Every act of yours is recorded. Good acts and bad acts. There will be impact and you will get the punishment or rewards for it. Simple example, a person is taking birth in a multimillionaire family. Another person is taking birth in a poor family. A person is taking birth with very handsome personalities, very beautiful and handsome. Another is very ugly. Physical deformity, very physical problems are there. Some people suffer from birth to death, some disease. Some problem, some problem, some problem. Why? Where is the answer in the science? Medical science try to give medicines only, but they cannot reach the root cause of it. Why all births are not taking place in the same manner? Why this discrimination? God is all loving. He cannot discriminate. But why still it is happening? Because of your karmas only. The take home is we have to take care of our karmas. The karmas will have an impact. The impact is physical, the impact is psychological, the impact is cosmic. That cosmic impact is not visible to us. But you cannot say it is not there. It is there. So, the point I would like to say is, in a picture screen, we go to the picture hall and see the pictures, movie. On the screen, sometimes there is huge violence and fighting. Sometimes there is a beautiful song and dance. Sometimes very beautiful sceneries. We feel very happy. Neither this violence nor those beautiful scenes have any impact on the screen. The screen is independent of all these things. The screen is totally unaffected. In the same manner, Jivatma in your heart, which is existing, it is only a witness. None of your actions will have any impact on it. Every action of yours, every good karma and bad karma, good deeds and bad deeds of yours will be in your subtle body. Sooner or later, you have to enjoy or you have to suffer. So, knowing very well that there is a witness, there is a Sakshi inside us only for all our activities. Let us take care that we'll work everything for the welfare of the society, in the moral code of conduct as said by the God. As I told you, Lord Krishna is teaching Bhagavadgita and body and soul is continuing from verse 11 to verse 30. In brief, I will revise. In verse 11, God stated, please don't lament either for the living or for the dead. Because in verse 12 he said, we all exist perpetually. We all exist perpetually. Birth after death, till salvation comes, it takes place. Even after salvation also, according to this verse, we continue to exist, but in a Satchidananda state, without any sorrowfulness. In verse 13 it said, everybody undergoes 4 stages of life, that is childhood, youth, old age and transmigration from one body to the other body. In verse 14 and 15 is stated that please develop the habit of tolerance to dualities. Sita Ushna, Sukha Dukha, Mana Apmana, like this. We must maintain the tolerance capacity. We must develop the tolerance capacity. In 16 he said, there is Sat, there is Asat. Sat is Jivatma, Sat is permanent, Sat is eternal. Asat is body, Asat is temporary, it perishes. So we all are part of Sat, we are not Asat. In verse 17 he said, this particular Sat, which is eternal, cannot be killed by anybody. Cannot be killed by anybody. Anybody who thinks that it can be destroyed, it is wrong. Next, in verse 18 he stated, all these bodies have an end. But the Jivatma, which is inside the body, has no end. And today, in verse 19, he stated very clearly, the soul is neither a slayer nor can be slain. So, the take home is your Jivatma, your soul, and we must always come out of this bodily consciousness and take care of our karmas. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.